A question has often been asked: does the stone in Daniel 2:34-35 represent Christ or his kingdom? Welcome to our channel where we interpret symbols in the book of Daniel and Revelation. Kindly please subscribe and like this video so that you don't miss out whenever we post a new video. Right. Daniel 2:34-35. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and clay, and brake them to pieces. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floors. And the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. In few minutes, let us consider the following 6 points. Then we end by reflecting on how the vision interprets it. Point number 1. The word king and kingdom are used interchangeably in this vision. Daniel 2:37-44. Daniel said to Nebuchadnezzar, "Thou art this head of gold." Daniel was not necessarily referring to Nebuchadnezzar as an individual, but Babylon, since there were yet more kings to come in Babylon after Nebuchadnezzar. Also, all the elements of the great image, including head of gold, was included in the phrase all these kingdoms. Daniel 2:44. The feet and toes are called the kingdom in chapter 2:41, and also these kings in Daniel 2:44. Hence, by interpreting the stone as the God of heaven in chapter 2:44 is by implication his kingdom which he sets up. Point number 2. The parallel visions show us that the God of heaven is the Ancient of Days, who rules his kingdom with the Son of Man, who is called the Prince of Princes, and also Michael the Great Prince, thereby making Jesus and the Ancient of Days the stone. Point number 3. Many texts in the Bible say God is the rock, especially as our judge, refuge, and strength, and also the foundation upon which the church is built. Point number 4. Jesus applied Psalm 118 verse 22 and 23 to himself, the chief cornerstone, and the kingdom of God. Additionally, this was reiterated by Peter in his explanation of Isaiah 28 verse 16, that Jesus is the foundation stone. Jesus is a living stone, a chief cornerstone, a stone which the builders disallowed, a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense. His people as lively stones are a royal priesthood and a holy nation. Point number 5. In the vision of Daniel chapter 2, the focus is on the successive kingdoms until the setting up of the kingdom of God, the stone. If we are to be consistent in our interpretation, the stone should be interpreted as a kingdom, that is the kingdom of God. Point number 6. The stone was cut out of the mountain without hands and became a great mountain. A mountain is a symbol of a kingdom, Jeremiah 51:24-25. Hence, the stone is the kingdom of God. Now, how does the vision itself interpret the stone? Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. The vision interprets the stone with the phrase, God of heaven set up a kingdom. It does not separate the God of heaven, that is Christ, and his kingdom. Now, in our conclusion, in the context of this vision, we have two people here. One says, the stone is Christ. This is also correct because it's still consistent with the vision, which is using king and kingdom interchangeably. What would be wrong is to say the stone is Christ only without his kingdom. The vision is clear that the stone became a great mountain. The other person says the stone is the kingdom of God. This also is correct because that is what the vision is all about. It's dealing with successive kingdoms. What would be wrong is to say the stone is the kingdom of God only without Christ the King. Therefore, the stone is Christ and his kingdom. I hope this video has been of benefit to you. Thank you for watching. For any questions or comments, post in the comment section or email us. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and share.